Hi, I'm Ray Young. I'm Vice President for Education for the Sarasota Sister Cities Association, and today I'm going to be continuing my discussion of a little bit of history and the activities of our association here in Sarasota. And as you can see, I've talked about all of our 8 active sister cities, and today I'm going to be talking about some additional community activities of our organization. And here I've listed some of these that I'll discuss. We have luncheons, a presentation series, meet and greet gatherings, special events, sister city tours, and our annual Gala and One World Award event. We have a Sister Cities monthly luncheon. It's usually held at one of the yacht clubs, the Bird Key Yacht Club or the Sarasota Yacht Club, and usually it involves a presentation about one of our sister cities or by special visitors, particularly, for example, the Mayor of Telmond gave a presentation when he was here, and we'll discuss activities of our sister cities and our delegation visits. And certainly guests and public are welcome anytime, and we encourage participation from guests. We also have a series of Sister City monthly presentations. They were formerly held at the Herald Tribune building. They're now being held at the Selby Library. It's a presentation about one of our sister cities or a topic of interest, and I'll show some of those. Guests and the public are always welcome. They're usually held at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we have a meet and greet to follow. And these are some of the previous presentations. We've had one about our sister city of Perpignan, France, history and culture, about our what is now our sister city officially, Rapperswil, Jona, Switzerland, a history one on the golden age of Sarasota, one about Cuba before and after Castro, and I gave one on essential oils and perfumes in the world. I also gave one on Polynesian cultures of the South Pacific. Craig Hollinger and his colleagues, and as well as Beth Ruhl-Hollinger, gave one on war and peace, a very excellent presentation. Then Kenny DeCamp, one of our board members, gave one about body language around the world. And then we had one about Madagascar and the lemurs, which is a facility near in Sarasota here, where they have a lemur conservation foundation. And coming up, we're going to have presentations on Treviso, our sister city, and Vladimir, Russia, another of our sister cities. As I mentioned, after our presentations, we have a meet and greet at a local restaurant, and it's a chance to get to know each other and talk about the presentation and meet new members. And certainly, you're always welcome to attend, anybody in the public, even if you can't attend the presentation. We've also had a number of special events, and in 2013 we hosted a conference on sustainability through renewable energy and aquaculture. This turned out to be a very large event. It was offered at the University of South Florida, Sarasota Manatee. We invited speakers from all of our sister cities and from 10 Florida universities. And actually, as a result of this, we won the first place award from the Sister Cities International Innovation Award for Sustainability. We're quite pleased with that. We had an attendance of about 350 people, very well attended. And these are some of the topics presented from our sister cities. Sustainability programs in the Treviso province, from Treviso, Italy, solar energy storage in France, facing the energy skills challenge, Dunfermline, Scotland, improving the quality of desalinated seawater in Israel, of course a big important feature for Israel, Yucatan fishery resources, perspectives to sustainability from Mérida, Mexico, and aquaculture of fish in China by our representative from Xiamen, China. A very rewarding experience. And as part of this conference, we invited all the high school students to participate in a poster session. And in this poster session, they bring out their passions. They'll have an abstract with figures and text, and they stand by the poster and describe their work. And this was very well received. We had 50 students from our high schools and colleges, and we had a special session just for this poster session. And they responded very, very positively at that experience. We also participated or cooperated with an artist display by Dave Gordon about 9/11, and the topic was, and then there was quiet, New York after 9/11. And this was exhibited at the Manatee Downtown Central Library in 2016, and the plan is to have this display set up around 9/11 in each of our sister cities in future years, and it was well attended this year up in Manatee County. We also are participant in the Sarasota Highland Games and Celtic Festivals. You can see there's a lot of bagpipers and a lot of a big attendance. There's performances of the pole throwing and the Highland dancers, and each of the clans have their own little booth. Shown here is the Clan Wallace at the lower right, and we also have a booth for Sarasota Sister Cities, and we're honored to march in the parade held at the Highland Games each year. And of course this is related to our Dunfermline, Scotland sister city. We also have a One World Gala each year. This is held in the evening or the afternoon. It's our big event. It's a dinner, usually reception. We have a silent auction to raise funding. But as a part of this, we hand out our One World Award. And this is our prestigious award, which we've been handing out since 2011, and it was established by our president then, Bill Wallace. And it's given to people who have enhanced understanding and respect among citizens of the world through extraordinary work or volunteer service. And in previous years, you can see Robert Roskamp of the Roskamp Institute, a medical facility, won the award. Nick Bollettieri for his IMG Academy, known for the tennis facility. Many of the top tennis players around the world have been there. Our former Mayor Lou Ann Palmer, who I previously mentioned, has been a great supporter of Sister Cities. And Linda Rosenbluth, who has been a president of Sister Cities and an international ambassador and a worldwide philanthropist, has won the award. In 2015, Andrew and Joanne Ezell won the award. They have a foundation called Give Something Back, and in that program they have a website competition for students from high schools from international countries as well as America, and they develop a website based on social issues, and an award of $5,000 is given out to the winner. And recently one was to an Afghan girls' school receiving this award, and they were very well pleased about this. And then in 2016, Pedro Reese and Dolly Jacobs of the Circus Arts Conservatory won the award. And the Circus Arts Conservatory is a nonprofit, not only preserving the circus, but also is a philanthropic organization for senior citizens. This past year, we had the Festival de Carnaval. Each of our galas has a theme. The earlier gala the theme was Perpignan, France, and this one was Treviso. And because it's their Mardi Gras, it was called the Festa de Carnaval, and many excuse me, and we give out our One World Award during this festa. And the winner of this year was Mary Elmendorf, an outstanding anthropologist and a Nobel Prize winner for her work with Spanish refugees after World War II in France as a group of Quakers. And she was quite honored to receive the award. She turned 100 years old about a week after she received this award. She's done exceptional work, and she was actually the first leader of a care program in Mexico as a woman. We also give out an institutional award occasionally, and this past year we gave it to the Sarasota Audubon Society for their work with environmental protection and education. And shown here, they bring in school children to learn about the environment and bird watching. And you can see this brand new facility that was established this past year at the Celery Fields in Sarasota as their nature center. And they raised all this money from individual donations of $1.5 million. So we're very pleased to give these awards to this institution, the Audubon Society, and Mary Elmendorf. Okay, that concludes my series of presentations on the Sarasota Sister Cities for promoting peace and understanding in the world. And we feel that we're creating international relationships through the citizen diplomacy as people-to-people exchanges, expanding cultural, education, governmental, and professional horizons for students, professionals, community members, both in Sarasota and our sister cities. Thank you.